Hey guys, I'm back again and I'm on my Scoundrel healer at the moment, as this is the one I've um, I guess maxed out. There's probably a few bits and bobs I need to alter in my equipment, but generally speaking it's probably as good as it's going to get. Um, so I thought I'd run you through all of the um, I guess the kind of best practices and stuff that I found work well on the Scoundrel, which may or may not help people. I know there's quite a lot of guides and stuff out and about, but I thought I'd give my input, as I've played this character quite a significant amount of time, done hundreds of ops and master mode flashpoints and stuff, and yeah, hopefully I'll be able to give you guys some pointers and things. I guess the main thing which people may the obvious thing is, so you've got the tactician's set, armor set, which is, I'm not sure if there's anything else really. There's one which makes your orbital strike heal people, which is a bit weird. Sorry, not orbital strike. I'm thinking of bloody gunslinger. Bushwhack, which is an AoE that you only get with upper hand. So it will make that do an AoE heal, but you've already got some of the strongest AoE healing in the game, so it's not really necessary. And this just outright gives you almost a constant 10% crit chance and 5% bonus healing, so it's probably the best you can do. But yeah, so the key components to the Scoundrel are your main healing abilities, which will be Colto Pack. For me, Colto Waves and Emergency Med Pack all use Upper Hand, and Upper Hand is generated by either exiting Stealth, so you get 2 of it down here. You can use Pungency, which grants you the stack and makes either Underworld Medicine or Colto Pack instant cast. And Underworld Medicine just gives you straight up one stack. That was a bit laggy. But yeah, so once you've got some upper hand, the general healing will change based on what sort of situation you're in, but generally speaking, if the tank's taking a significant amount of damage, or is going to be, you want to come out of stealth. So you go into a fight, you hit them with a Colto Pack, immediately hit Emergency Med Pack, and then if them and maybe some other people nearby are going to be taking some more damage, you hit Colto Cloud as well, and then you can pretty much just spam diagnostic scan, and it's pretty much problem solved from there. There will be, I can't remember exactly, but it's something in the region of 15 to 16,000 healing a second, possibly more, which is more than enough. The main issue you probably run into quite frequently is that random damage spikes, where certain team members are going to be hit by like a huge impact that's going to drop them well below sort of 50% health. You're probably going to want to I'm always a bit torn on this. If you know the target's not going to be taking any more damage, then stacking them up with heal over times is the best option. So generally speaking, you'll keep slow release med pack on people whenever possible. It's very cheap, and you can pretty much just constantly use it on people and infrequently casting your other abilities. But absolute worst case scenario, if someone's really getting hammered, the only option you've really got is to spam Underworld Medicine on them. This class is very much not about sort of bringing people from 0 to full. you can, but it's a lot slower than the other classes, especially Commando, which can do it in about 2 or 3 seconds. If a Commando sees someone below 50% health, it's 3 button presses away back to max, so you can't really compete with that very easily. However, what you do best of all is both AoE healing and very high sustained healing. Because of the healing output from slow release medpack, Kolto Cloud and Kolto Waves, the combined both energy cost and amount that they heal is so effective that you can pretty much keep them up permanently, and mass heal everyone in the raid constantly for like, it's about 30 to 40% of their health a second when they're all stacked on one person, which can be pretty significant in ops. I haven't done any ops that aren't scaled to level 70 yet, so I'd imagine at level 75 it might be a different story, but that's all I've got to go on at the moment. So yeah, there's not really much to talk about when it comes to mechanics of this class. There's the passives you have are generally just about increasing your healing output passively. The only real major thing to take note of is emergency medpack will grant you a buff that increases healing done, which you kind of want to upkeep for as long as possible. Your Kolto Cloud also increases healing received. Your slow release medpack increases their damage resistance. I think it's might take me a while to find this. I can't remember which one it is. Probably not those, probably this. So oh sorry, no, Kolto Pack, which is this one here, increases their elemental and internal damage reduction. To be honest, you don't really need to pay too much attention to stuff like that, because you're going to be using Kolto Pack on someone who's taking a lot of damage anyway, so it doesn't really, you're not going to specifically target someone who's taking that type of damage with it, because it's your major healing ability. But yeah, there's a couple of subtle things that you can cause happen. For instance, I use so this one is probably this one. This makes this proficiency makes your surrender heal you 1% of your health every second, and makes your Kolto Pack restore health over time, but reduces its initial healing. However, overall it increases the healing of it, so right here it's doing about 20,000, and here it's only doing max 17,000. And then there was another one. Nope. I do not have it on here. Oh, I may have changed something. There was another one I used to use. Or am I wrong? I might be wrong here. There was an ability that made it. Is it in here perhaps? Oh, I can never remember whether it's a passive for proficiency. Utility, sorry. Oh, in any case, there's an ability that makes your surrender also provide 2 stacks of slow release medpack if somebody hasn't got any, which is very useful if you're trying to buff everyone up. But yeah, I don't really think there's much more to say on the healing side of things. You have a lot of utilities you can roll. Something that's quite useful is the trick move, which lets you no, I can't click on that button, hang on. There you go, my companion. So you can just instantly dash to people and move faster, which is pretty good for getting out of trouble. And I guess the only other thing is Hot Streak immediately finishes the cooldown of Pungency, which massively increases your alacrity for a while and grants upper hand. So if you're in a bit of a tight situation, you can hit Pungency and then immediately reset its cooldown, and after it wears off you can just use it again. So that's something quite cool you can do. And the only other thing is Colto Pack makes your emergency med pack instant cast, which is very easy. Automatically crit. It's already instant cast. So yeah, I guess that's all there really is to this. You've got general stealth things, and there's some combat stuff I could maybe talk about, but that'll probably come out more if I were to record a flashpoint or operation or something. So yeah, hopefully I didn't ramble too much and that makes sense to people, and maybe if anyone actually watches this, actually helps them out a bit. So yeah, that's all I want to say.